We know that generally in quite a few of the pawn endgames, the opposition is great, but there's another factor as well that really makes those endgames important, and that's the pass pawn. Actually, in any endgame, the piece activity and pass pawns are the two most important things. But pass pawns are essential, and although they can't always happen, or at least it requires some preparation for such pawns to exist, there are certain positions in which basically pass pawns may happen out of a certain position. So what we have here is a situation in which black is in deep trouble. We see that he is pawn down, and if his king moves, say, backward, it looks like white's going to go up, advance these pawns, and get a quick pass pawn. That wouldn't promote. No, really. Well, black is going to catch it. The point is that this pawn will serve as a distraction for the black king to move away, and therefore, white will get the easy possibility of collecting the pawn in the center, going down, and just taking out anything that black would actually get with his own pawn. So this is really a difficult situation. What do you think black can do here to try and save this game, or, I don't know, just make some counterplay? The move c4 here is the most brilliant solution to this position, because once the pawn really goes to c4, there is nothing black can do to stop. It looks like, actually, if you place with b takes to the c, we can go for a move like a4, and we're going to get that pawn moving. Or if you place d takes to the c, we still have a4, and after c takes to b, we have b3. So after c takes b, d3. That pawn is being promoted, as white's king is just too far away, and he can't get in the square. It's really amazing to see the power of such a move, and of course, I mean, the truth is that black still can survive that. It's not to say like he's losing immediately. He can play c5, a3, b takes, c, c6, a2, and c7. So he will most likely promote the queen. And yet the problem is that when he does it, we've got queen to f1 check or queen h1. It really doesn't matter. We just go for queen to g1, queen to f1. And the fact is that, as soon as we get that queen ready, we can make a few of these checks. Check, and then another one. And actually that's pretty beautiful, because now if the king goes anywhere, whether it will go to h3 or h1, it really doesn't matter. We give another check, and we take the black pawn by trading off his queens, which lets us to win pawn up on our own, and then advance it with the support of the king. Really, the most beautiful thing about this endgame is the fact how, we can create a sudden pass pawn, and such kind of tactic is very beautiful. See, it really sets black's pawns in motion, and white turns out completely useless within his ability to, catch them. That's quite brilliant, and a really fantastic way on how black could play here.